Cam,
One
you.
second. One second.
I knew he was gonna do this dumbass shit.
All right, baby. Now, let's hear what you have to say now.
You and all the people that were at WrestleMania during the night 2 main event of Cody Rhodes and John Cena, you all are the reason that wrestling is ruined.
Fuck Cody Rhodes. That's just my biggest point right there. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Cody Rhodes. He had his run from WrestleMania 40 to fucking 41. I don't give a fuck.
This whole the match was ass on purpose shit, like Jay said, it's a cop out, bro. It's not on purpose, bro. Cena's performance was on purpose. The match not being compelling was not.
John Cena doesn't give a fuck about looking good right now.
And
just saying.
kudos to you for trying to justify it. You're a huge John Cena fan.
I don't know if you want to do a Canadian destroyer. Like I don't know if you want him to pull some new.
I want him
moves
to
out of his
wrestle.
ass.
I want him to do something. I want him to
I'm
give us a show. I'm tired of
I'm
this cop out
telling
and
you.
niggas saying, "Oh, it's ass on purpose." What is this bullshit, bro? What is this retirement tour? I held off on saying the retirement tour is ass, but it's fucking ass. Now I can confidently say this shit has been ass, bro. He hasn't been showing up. He's putting on shitty performances, and we supposed to just clap and cheer every time he show up.
At the end of the day, I feel like the blame for all this falls on The Rock.
It has been a big week in the world of the WWE. It has been a big week in the world of The Rock, in the world of the People's Champion, in the world of the Great One, and in the world of the most electrifying man walking God's great earth, Daddy.
What's causing all of this? Woo. It's unpredictable, it's disruptive because of one man, and that is The Rock. Took professional wrestling, turned it on its head, disrupted the shit out of it, and it will never ever be the same again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show on earth, OD Wrestling.
And now that leads us to the main event. And Clip, we had choice words to say about this. And this might be the longest part of this video. So I need y'all to lock in and tap in because we are very passionate about this topic and how ass this whole thing was. I'm just gonna skip it and give y'all my rating. This is a thumbs down. I hated this match so much for so many reasons. Shout out to John Cena winning his number 17. I'm gonna let y'all have the floor.
Oh man, okay, listen, I'm ready. Cause
Y'all definitely taking it.
Oh man. Let me start with Cam. Cam, you.
One second.
Oh my god.
I knew he was gonna do this dumbass shit. I fucking knew he was gonna do this dumbass shit.
All right, buddy. Now, let's hear what you have to say now.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna do this dumbass shit.
All right.
I'm ready now. What you have to say?
Cam,
Let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear it.
You and all the people that were at WrestleMania during the night 2 main event of Cody Rhodes and John Cena, you all are the reason that wrestling is ruined. You guys fucked it up. You fucked everything up. Can y'all do anything fucking right besides go in the most important main event of the last 10 years and fuck that shit up like that? And I just feel like there's a responsibility to the crowd to participate in what the wrestlers are doing. It's an interactive experience, is it not?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
So when a man goes out there Two men at that. Two highly respected, decorated, top of the industry men go out and they try to like really sell you on a point, and y'all kind of just shit on it right in their faces. I gotta give y'all credit, man. Y'all ruined wrestling right with John Cena. Hey, clap it up, folks. Clap it up, folks. Y'all have ruined wrestling. But it wasn't just y'all. There's another man I must call out. You know, we respect people, especially people of a certain ilk that have been around in the business for many years, people that have pretty much given their all over a course of 20, 30 years, right? I'm talking about The Rock, man. He comes from everything. He is the royal family. Cody says it's more than one royal family, but I mean, truly, this is the royal family, right? Like, this is the guy that's supposed to represent the business. He's the TKO boss, the final boss. And he is the man that ruined WrestleMania. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did not show up, and he fucked up what could have been an all-time story and an all-time moment in John Cena's final WrestleMania, him getting 17. And it ended up being lackluster, underwhelming, pitiful. And y'all cheer for that shit? Get your money's worth, man. Go out there and pretend like that shit was something to cheer at. Pretend like him getting 17 was monumental. It wasn't. We watched it. Niggas was underwhelmed, bro. We might as well take 17 back and redo that bitch at SummerSlam or something. That's 2 nights. Let's try again. That motherfucker didn't count to me. I ain't gonna lie. You got John Cena going out there after years and years of being accused of not being able to wrestle. He went out there and put up a lackluster performance in itself. In himself. I mean, halfway through the match, we're watching this nigga call out spots like blatantly, like everybody could see that shit. This is our GOAT. Hey, I seen it with my own 2 eyes. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying. This nigga walked throughout. He was tired, Cam. He was tired. Be honest, bro. He don't wrestle. He's a part-timer. Come on, man. This is the guy we depending on to bring us to the main. This is why I say one night. Because put that bitch, that same exact match, right before the night 1 main event, then we got a great WrestleMania. Hey, I ain't even this mad. Hey, you old nigga. Give him his last title, okay. But
don't forget the end all be all to that match. Please don't.
Listen, bro. I'm highly disappointed. In 17, it was ruined by The Rock, and people are trying to put it on Travis Scott. But look, he a young nigga like us, bro. He grew up watching this shit.
He did what any of us would have did in that position, my nigga.
He went out there and he showed up. So I can't put it on Travis Scott. Y'all putting
it on the writers.
Y'all scared to call out the niggas that need to be called out, bro. How does Rock build up this story and not show up for the peak of it? This is
send Travis out there.
Like Cody Rhodes is this like a bitch. Cody Rhodes a bitch, Cam? I mean, that's what it seems to be. That's like he must just be a bitch that you could just send out Travis. Me and Jay looked at it right after Mania went off. WrestleMania 40. It took the whole bloodline to come out, nigga. It took first Jimmy came out, then Solo came out, and then The Rock came out. It took all that, but this time it takes Travis Scott. I mean, I'll leave the floor to you, Cam. What say you to this? You should burn that fucking shirt. Damn that shirt to hell.
Damn that shirt.
All right. So, first of all, let's just put this out there. You see that? See that? That's who won the match. I want to put out 3 key points in my argument right here.
Oh,
For the past 2 months, what's one thing we have kind of like already, learned about me on this podcast?
you're a dick rider?
That you're a major dick rider. What?
Okay, here we go, buddy. What's the one thing
You
everyone knows about
nasty.
me about Cody Rhodes? I hate Cody Rhodes.
That you dick suck, Cody.
I hate that's what you guys do. That's what you guys do. I hate Cody Rhodes. So if you ask me, do I give a fuck that you lost? No, I'm happy. Why I'm happy? Cause John Cena got his
That's biased,
17.
bro.
Listen,
We
let
can't
me work.
even
Let me work.
have this conversation if you
I let
argue
clip talk.
like that.
I let clip talk. I let clip talk. Let me work. Let me work now. I said I got 3 key points. That's 1. I had already said that. I hated Cody. Now two. One thing I did want to bring up is that I know y'all were mad about the booing Cena and then cheering them. I think that came from more of a booing because some people did not want to see him win. And booing because some people see him as a heel. People were booing him for different reasons. I feel like the cheering portion was more of a respect thing. As in like a you deserve it. Or like this is his moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? It doesn't make sense.
I see what you're saying. Continue.
Jay shaking his head like he
I
don't.
mean,
So
he
if a
may not
man-
agree with it, but I think he gets what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. Cause I'm saying, yes, he's a heel, but this man been in the business how long?
Okay.
Doing this for so long.
Mm-hmm.
All they did was cheer for him and say that he deserved it.
Okay.
Of course, he's not gonna turn around and clap and say thank you, blah blah this and that. He's a heel right now.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Mhm.
And third, fuck Cody Rhodes. That's just my biggest point right there. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Cody Rhodes. He had his run from WrestleMania 40 to fucking 41. I don't give a fuck. He won. He put on some banger matches. His time is up. John Cena time is fucking now. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Cody Rhodes. I'm about to get John Cena versus Randy Orton again for the last time. A better rivalry than any rivalry Cody has ever done in his fucking career. And tell me I'm lying. Please tell me I'm fucking lying. No, I'm not. The match itself, yes. The match was lackluster. It was everything you said it was. And don't get me wrong. I hated a lot about the match. I hated how it ended. I hated how slow they was moving. And yes, I understand because John Cena old as fuck. Yes, he was calling out spots. Yes, I agree with a lot of stuff he said. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at one of them people that was involved in the match. I'm mad at one fucking person I have the right to be, and that's Dwayne The Rock fucking Johnson. He came out there, Elimination Chamber, started that bullshit, didn't have to be there. He could have did this shit over FaceTime on the Jumbotron. He didn't have to be there to do that shit. Or he could have just had Cena do it his damn self. That would have made this make like way more sense. But for him to have fucking come out there, do that bullshit, and then not show up at Mania, that's just some, oh man, that pissed me off to the fucking max. Because what the fuck did you put yourself in that predicament for? Then if that's the case. Travis, on the other hand, I can see how that cost Cody the title in terms of how storytelling always goes for WWE. And that's Travis injured Cody, bust his eardrum, gave him a black eye. Boom. Cody had been saying that, like, well, he never said it, but like we knew he wanted to get revenge for that shit. Travis comes out, boom, okay. Ref is down, John's down, Travis is walking up to him. This motherfucker chose to like you can see it coming. If you watch wrestling for a while, you can see it coming. Oh, he's about to get his revenge, do the crossroads, whatever. By the way, somebody pointed it out. A horrible fucking sell by Travis, in my opinion. Hands out like this and all that shit, but fuck it, whatever. Anyway, yeah, you got that. And then not only do you stop Cena from hitting you with the title, you don't take advantage of it and hit him with it. And then you just blatantly get kicked in the balls. And in my opinion, that makes Cody look way weaker than he did when he fought Roman last year, where it took a whole fucking family to beat him, basically. Mm-hmm. So yes, a lot of stuff I do agree with y'all on, and some of the stuff I just don't give a fuck about because I don't like Cody. But at the end of the day, I feel like the blame for all this falls on The Rock.
100%.
This story could have been told way much better without him even being mentioned. And it's just like why the fuck did you even like I said, why the fuck did you even show up? And so I'm kind of starting to see the trend also with the John Cena ruining wrestling thing right now. I feel like that finish was part of him ruining wrestling. I feel like that like, first of all, he came out to the match, nothing. His name on a black billboard, walked to the match. Yep, shit. Lackluster match. I feel like all that was on purpose. I think this is part of him ruining wrestling.
No. And
No.
That's
No, I'm not. Listen.
That's a cop out.
Listen, cause I don't know if y'all noticed, it was a lot of shit that they was doing. He kept running to the fucking ropes. Like boring shit. Like just like shit that's to make the match fucking boring. Like I said, make the match slow as fuck. This is part of him making it ruining wrestling. And I honestly feel like he's about to do the same thing with the Randy Orton match. Because he's definitely finna get that match in Randy Orton's hometown. And they're gonna fight each other for a time.
Let me reply to what you're saying. We could start right there with Randy Orton. If Cody Rhodes couldn't make John Cena look good that night, what is it gonna make Randy Orton look? What is Randy Orton gonna do to make John Cena look good?
Cody is the best in the business right now, by the way.
John Cena doesn't give a fuck about looking good right now.
I'm just saying, from a viewer standpoint, an audience standpoint, a fan standpoint, you're not John Cena. I know you have the shirt on. You're not John Cena.
I know, and I'm saying like.
So from your really perspective, what is that match gonna do for you, besides just be a nostalgia farm?
That's shit. Cause I feel like he better do the same thing. I'm being dead ass, bro. I really feel like.
So what are we looking forward to in this entire retirement run? If this is what it's gonna be, him putting on shit matches.
That's a cop out. Yeah, that's what we're literally trying to tell you. It's lazy. Man. It's lazy. It's lackluster.
It's bullshit. And honestly, you should be ashamed for that to be his last WrestleMania match, bro. He should. That's horrible.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
I mean, sure. I guess he don't give a fuck.
But like, I'll be real. I really think this man does not give a fuck. Like when I say that, I'm not talking like kayfabe. I'm talking about like real life. I feel like this motherfucker just wants to end his career as the champ. Like on a serious note, he really wants to end his career as the champ. And like,
it's not gonna happen, Cam.
I'm not saying we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen,
bro. That's not. We don't know what's gonna happen, bro. That's not.
I'm just saying. I feel like we're going to get some banger matches. Like this Randy match, I feel like it's going to be a good match. But I feel like from him, I don't think the performance is going to be...
If we think John Cena is going to hold this title for the rest of the year, you're crazy.
I can see it.
No.
I'm saying...
I can see it.
How is it going to be any good of a match if this is what he's giving us? How is it going to be good? How?
I feel like it's going to be flashes. I feel like it's gonna be flashes.
Flashes.
That's it.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's look at
But then
his performances because he only performs at PLEs. Royal Rumble, he was rusty as a bitch. He didn't give us nothing. Lost to Jey Uso, weak as hell. Elimination Chamber, he was a little better, but it was 6 other niggas in the ring, so he could sit out. He didn't really have to go as hard as he would in a singles match. It was okay. We was like, all right, he's getting back in the groove of things. Then WrestleMania comes, a shitter. So now Backlash is coming in 2 weeks. What is he gonna do in 2 weeks? That's gonna be.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you want to do a Canadian Destroyer. Like I don't know. You wanted to pull some new.
I want him
moves
to
out of
wrestle.
that.
I want him to do something. I want him to
I'm
give us a
really-
show. I'm tired of
I'm
this
really
cop out
telling
and
you.
niggas saying, "Oh, it's ass on purpose." What is this bullshit, bro? What is this retirement tour? I held off on saying the retirement tour is ass, but it's fucking ass. Now I can confidently say this shit has been ass, bro. He hasn't been showing up. He's putting on
No,
shitty
yeah.
performances, and we're supposed to just clap and cheer every time he show up. Buy his merch.
Even when he's a fucking heel, by the way.
Hey, this is WWE's product. If that's how they want to run it, that's how they gonna run it.
Now you
okay.
doing the product.
Argument, Cam, when we've literally
okay.
been talking about the whole show all night long. We can't
Okay.
get here. It has
look.
Cody Rhodes in it. Now you feel like this. That's bias, bro.
Damn.
No,
bro.
I really nothing on Cody. Like, it's nothing you can do to make me change my mind about
That's
this.
fine.
But
bro.
John Cena-
Talk about
you.
John
But the
Cena.
John Cena aspect, what? It's nothing, no facts to use. We've only seen the nigga fight 3 times, and that was at Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania. Like, it's literally nothing. Like,
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying.
I can't say he's gonna come to Backlash and go crazy. Like, I can't say that.
So
like,
what
I
are we
feel like,
cheering about?
I feel like it's gonna be the same routine. What you mean what I'm cheering about? I'm just happy he won the title.
As is the whole world. He has 17. He has the
Great.
most
That's-
titles in the world.
Yeah.
Amazing, bro.
Okay, now as a
Now
wrestling
what?
fan,
Now what?
I really feel like at
Not a full
Backlash,
timer.
at any time. Well, technically he is now. I mean, but
No.
before then, no, he was part timer. But
Still is.
all I'm saying is, I know. I'm not finna sit here. We watched him fight 3 matches. I know for a fact this motherfucker's not finna come out here at Backlash and just give us like a prime Cena match. So my expectations for any of
That's
these
the
matches
problem.
going forward, but I can't go out there and say it's gonna be a banger match. The motherfucker old as fuck. So in that speed he was going back then,
Bro.
he not finna do it back now. He not finna do it now.
Bro. We. First off, I just saw Sabu at the age of 62.
That's Sabu. They're 2 different people. 2 different people.
I don't
2
give
different
a
people.
fuck who it is. He's
different
62,
people.
putting his face in barbed wire, bro. What are we talking
different people.
about?
I'm not finna compare him to other people because I can't do that. Different people do different things. People's bodies work in different ways. The motherfucker can't go out there and just go crazy.
I'm talking about effort.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's what I'm saying.
So why are we putting John Cena in matches to give us minimal effort, bro? Why?
But in
Answer
their
that
case-
question.
In their case, it's for money. In their case, it's for money. Is it not? Be for real.
All
Be
right.
for real.
We can't.
We're talking
we
about
can't even
John
have this
Cena.
conversation,
We're talking
Cam.
about.
We can't.
We talking about somebody who's given his whole life to this company. We get to his last WrestleMania. Oh, that check is nice. I'll do it. Money?
Bro.
No, nigga, this shit
I don't
is
wanna hear
shit.
about- I
I'm
don't
not
wanna hear
talking about
about-
for him. I'm not talking about for him.
Bro.
For them, it's money. But for
That's
him,
what I'm talking about, nigga. This is not money. This has nothing to do with money, bro. This is a shit story.
so tell me this.
That's what this is.
You seeing how Cena performs at Chamber and Rumble, you would still put him before having a final decision at Chamber that he's gonna win. After seeing him perform at Rumble, you're putting him at WrestleMania. After seeing the clip said it, he was rusty at Rumble. If you see how he performed then, are you still pinning John Cena and Mania against Cody?
Yeah.
So that means having him booking him. Why? As if you just said he performed risky.
John Cena.
Okay, and what did John Cena do for all those years? Sales.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling Jay. That's what I'm saying. For them, for them, that's what. Cause he asked, why would they do that? And I said, for them, it's for sales, money.
But this is his retirement tour. This is so much deeper than a paycheck, my nigga.
I'm not saying for him. You keep saying for him. I'm talking about for them as WWE.
For
as
them
a
as
whole.
Paycheck too. They get a paycheck too.
It's deeper
when
than a
people
paycheck
like you. When people like you buy their merch, my nigga, they get revenue splits from that. They get a check. It's so much deeper than them making money or John Cena making money. This is a shit story. John Cena is a shit wrestler right now. He is giving us mediocre bullshit. That's the whole point. I don't give a fuck about a paycheck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is simply passionate fans, and this is not just me and Clip, bro. This is Twitter. This is Instagram. This is TikTok. This is everybody saying the same shit. This is a cop-out. Oh, I'm gonna half-ass wrestle. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna go to press interviews and your question feels like. Well, honestly, I don't even care about that. That's whatever it is. That's some heel shit, right?
This was a horrible decision.
In the ring, yes, in the ring, having him on his retirement tour.
Bro, this was the worst decision they could have ever made.
Bro,
for
I
this
did not understand. So if he literally goes out here, tells y'all what he's about to do, and he actually does this, but y'all are expecting him to go out
he's
here.
a man of his word,
and
that's all that is.
Yes, and y'all expecting him.
Still terrible.
Okay, yes,
bro,
it's ass.
But look,
y'all expecting him to give crazy effort, and he's literally telling you that he's not gonna put in effort.
Okay, look. Even the way he was wrestling in that match, though, I still was liking the first half of that match, bro. Because I saw what he was doing. He was doing the heel thing. All right, I'm gonna walk through the fucking 5-knuckle shuffle. I'm gonna step out of the ring multiple times. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're selling me on that. That second half of the match, after Travis Scott comes out, bro, that's where something's not in Cena's performance, but outside interference.
Spots. Should have been more emotion up to that point, bro.
Build. The match was ass on purpose shit. Like Jay said, it's a cop-out, bro. It's not on purpose, bro. Cena's performance was on purpose. The match not being compelling was not.
Well, okay, yeah, and I already said
and that's simply from the choice of them making this type of story, right? And them going out on a limb and being like, they don't know this shit's gonna work, bro. They go through it and they present it to us, right? It's on our feedback if they continue to go with this shit or not, right? And we simply don't like it. We don't like the fact that John Cena is not wrestling at 80%, right? Like, and I'm not talking injury, I'm talking effort in the ring. Like, and like Clip just stated, like after the fact Travis Scott comes out, that's when The Rock needs to come out and wreak all hell on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I already explained that.
You see what I'm saying? I
already explained that I did not agree with how the match ended and all that other stuff. I already said that I did not blame any of the three men in the match that it went like that because they are not the writers. They are not the people who create that. Like he said before,
we're blaming John Cena.
They all were. Why though,
bro? Okay,
because he's at the
forefront.
Look,
okay, let's think about it from the top. Let's think about it from the top.
He's not the fucking writer though.
Yes, bro. They literally spoke about this. Triple H.
That's why the show's about to come out.
Triple H talked about it in the interview on Flagrant.
People have creative control. Yes, we know that.
He agrees to this heel turn. All right, he's a part of it. Whether we like it or not, John Cena helped make this decision to do this.
Come on.
All right?
Let's not be cliche and naive, bro.
But you think that ending was part? Cena agreed on that ending. Well, not agreed.
There's been no explanation otherwise. We're taking what we get in front of us, right? The Rock did not show up to explain nothing. John Cena went out on that promo and did not explain nothing. We're taking what we're getting, and it's nothing. And I think that's a horrible decision from John Cena and Creative and their collaboration to say, hey, we're going to go on a retirement tour, turn him heel. It doesn't work. Especially in the niggas last year. It doesn't work. It was a bad decision, bro.
Trying to blame the whole fucking match on saying Cena is the reason that the match went how it is fucking insane.
You just changed everything we said because we did not say it was all Cena.
No, you don't even listen to
what we just said.
Let us finish, bro. You be talking over. You're not even listening. You listening just so you can respond.
Bro, you just changed the whole point of what we said. You said we blamed it all on Cena.
It was all John Cena, bro.
You said Cena and the writers, right?
And Creative, yes.
That's not all John Cena. Not all John Cena.
And The Rock. We shit on The Rock at the top of this. That's three different entities.
Yes, and I explained. That's probably what the writers and The Rock wanted. That does not mean that's what Cena wanted. But at the same time,
you're being so biased, bro.
Y'all don't either, is what I'm saying. But y'all trying to make it seem like he did.
Bro, we're giving equal blame to three different
we are explaining. Hold on, Clip. Because he said effort. No, wait. You just said me and Clip trying to do the same thing. No, bro. We are explaining to you what we got at face value. We are explaining after the fact. You were trying to explain as if you were in the room and you heard John Cena say, I don't agree with this, but I'll do it anyway. No, nigga, that's not at all what the fuck is going on here, nigga. We are explaining what we have gotten week by week at face value after the fact. Doing a analysis on it, and it is terrible. It is ass. John Cena, when they drop this TV show in the summer, I guarantee you it's going to have John Cena at the forefront calling everything.
His entire thing, his whole retirement tour, he's like, oh, I get to make decisions for myself. That's one of the main points he's making.
Come on, bro. Like, he has 100% control of this. If anything.
Bro, he's equally to blame, bro. Like, that's super fan shit, bro.
Which one is it? Is it 100% blame or is it equal blame? Jay just said 100, you just said equal.
I'm saying that's a figure.
He said he's 100% a part of it. He said it 100% a part of Creative.
It's a figure of speech. Now you trying to listen to literal and trying to pick a point. Just call a spade, bro. John Cena is this is ass, bro.
This was just a bad decision all
around. We get it, bro.
We
get it. You love John Cena, bro. You like John Cena, bro. But you gotta call shit the right way, bro. You can't call shit because you hate Cody Rhodes and you love John Cena. No,
hating Cody Rhodes had nothing to do with the match itself.
It has everything to do with the match.
Doesn't. I'm just saying.
Hold on, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
I never said it was Cody's fault that the match was ass. I never said it was Cena's fault that the match was ass.
You said you don't care if the match was ass because Cody lost. No.
Yes. Yeah, I don't care that Cody lost. I don't care that he lost. I did not. You go back and listen. I said I do not care that Cody lost, but do I agree that the match could have went another way? Yes. Did I not say that? I said that.
You said it.
I said that plenty of times.
But it's still you're so like just so biased with John Cena, bro, and like it shouldn't be that way. That's not fair because you argue because you like him so much.
No, because it's the way everybody trying to make it seem is that just because this motherfucker has some creative control that he just going out there and putting in 0% effort. I feel like it's not 0% effort. And the reason I say that, like I said before, the motherfucker's old. I'm not finna get the old Cena. I'm not finna get all this fire shit he used to do. I'm not finna get none of that. Like I already know that. Bro. So do I expect him to go out there and give out a 5-star match? No, 4-star at best.
That match,
like you said, Cody Rhodes and elimination
chamber been a 5-star match, bro. It could have been, bro.
And it doesn't have to be off his wrestling, bro. It could be off the emotion and the storytelling in the ring, and that was not present, bro. It wasn't. We didn't get The Rock. We did not get the person who.
I would agree with that. That we didn't get The Rock, and we should have.
Sure, but we didn't get the one person who even made this match a thing at WrestleMania. The Rock came back or whatever and inserted himself in this, hey Cody, come join forces with me. Cody's not joining forces with you. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to whoop him down. Now you put John Cena right there. And
Yeah,
we get
I already
this.
said that. I already said that.
Sure. I'm just saying. I'm just explaining. It's bad, bro.
Bro,
This whole thing is bad.
let's talk about why we initially liked the John Cena heel turn. One of the things we talked about was why Cody wouldn't go heel, because he was what, the top guy right now. It wouldn't make the same reason we said Jey Uso shouldn't go heel. He's the top guy. He's selling all this merch. Da da da. It wouldn't make sense to kill his momentum. You effectively did. You killed his momentum by putting him up against a retirement Cena trying to get 17, bro. You should have put Cena up against the heel. So, cause the audience had to decide: do we want to cheer for Cody Rhodes, who is the guy, or do we want to cheer for our childhood hero, even if he's a bad guy?
It's basically a redo of Rock and Cena.
And it wasn't gonna work because they're gonna choose John Cena every time. So you've killed Cody Rhodes' championship run. You've killed his momentum as a babyface because people are booing him out the building. John Cena mentioned his fucking name tonight, and they gave a crazy boo.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you were trying to avoid initially, it ended up happening anyways. And then on top of that, at John Cena's last WrestleMania, he's doing some heel shit. The all-black, minimalistic, evil Darth Vader John Cena. Is that what we want in John Cena's last WrestleMania?
Motherfucker said we not getting nothing.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about as a fan, bro. Is that what you want?
As a fan, no. I do not want that.
We don't want that.
But looking at it like
I get the story he's trying to tell. He told us that. I don't give a fuck. It's a bad story because in John Cena's last WrestleMania, I want to see him go all. I want the pyro. I want a crazy entrance. I want him to be a hero. Do we not? And now he's in the ring giving lackluster performances on top of all this. So now we've killed our top guy in Cody Rhodes. We're getting lackluster presentation at WrestleMania. We're getting lackluster performances in the ring. And it's all being explained with kayfabe. No, bro. It was just a bad decision all the way around, bro.
So y'all said that match could have been a 5-star match, even with the emotion and stuff. If emotion and stuff was shown, right?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
How? It was on its way in the first half of the match. They put on some good ass wrestling.
Yeah. And first half, yes. After, like I keep saying, after the Travis Scott shit, that's where it all went downhill. I solely did not agree with how that ended at all.
They still could.
And why? Why not? Hold on, Clip. Why not?
First of all, you got Travis Scott coming out there, and that calling spot shit, mostly because of him. Motherfucker don't really know
he was calling the spots the whole match. But continue.
Travis Scott come out there, somebody you don't see, at all. The motherfucker don't know what he doing, so you're not really fit to get no like good emotion, no good storytelling, none of that from him. Emotion. So he gonna kill him anyway. You gonna get so you finna get good emotion from Travis Scott,
bro. It wasn't on Travis Scott to give us that. He's not in the match.
I'm saying, but he was a part. Yeah, interference.
We're not looking for it. We're looking. You're
looking for it from Cena and Cody, right?
This is all we wanted from Travis Scott. Come out there, try to interfere, and get fucked up by Cody. Get his receipt.
Yeah.
We're not looking for emotion from him.
Exactly. You're looking at it from Cody and Cena.
Yes.
Exactly. So right after that, right after interference, he caught John trying to hit him with the title, right?
Mm-hmm.
So boom, Cena did that little clean shit. If that's what you want to call it emotion, okay, I don't really give a fuck. That's what you want to call it. Boom. Right after that, it was a story being told right there when Cody decided not to hit him with the title.
Yeah.
Now, in the promo before Mania, what did he tell Cody? What he told him something about
He has to choose.
the people, boom, boom, that was him choosing right there. This is just how I look at it. That was him choosing right there. He decided not to do it. John screwed him over and hit him in the dick. Now, in my mind, what I think should have happened right after then, I think he should have hit him with another AA. Either hit him with another AA or make him tap with the STL. Either or. The pin shit right after that, I highly did not
You
agree.
cannot make him tap right there. No, you cannot tap.
Okay, well, not tap, but the AA, yes. And I feel like right there, that it didn't like that being it is just not enough for me, and that's why it cannot be a fight. And the whole fact that The Rock didn't show up at all is another reason why I couldn't think. I just can't get that match no 5
point of why
star.
we saying it could have been a 5-star, because if they didn't waste the Stone Cold fucking pop for him to come out on that, imagine Stone Cold would have came out during that match.
Yeah,
Imagine Undertaker would have came out during that match, who was all in fucking in Vegas. Then we're talking about, now we're getting in 5-star territory where it's all these interferences getting reminiscent of 40. That's
yeah.
what
It was it was
5-star
nowhere. It wasn't nowhere near a 5 for me at all. Only because of how the ending went.
We're agreeing there. That's what we're saying. But it could have got there if Rock shows up, if Stone Cold shows up, if Undertaker shows up.
There's more emotion from start to finish, not just in increments of the match.
I think Rock would have been enough because he started all this shit.
Whatever it would have been, it would have been better than what we got. Shit.
I don't know.
And
The
what?
the effort thing with him, I don't see his effort is, how I put it, effort and ability. Him being able to do the shit.
Bro, he's
able to do this. He's able to do the shit. It's like,
he's not hurt.
I don't think he is. No, I'm not saying hurt. I'm just saying I don't think Nick could do it no more.
He can, bro. He can.
When has he showed us this?
Bro, John Cena. Bro, we had this argument a few weeks ago. Like Jalen said, bro, this nigga done had the same 5 moves his whole career, and niggas is gonna pop for it the same, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. So he can do more. He can do the shits. He can run. He can move in that bitch.
He did the 5 moves.
But he did
They can have spots outside the ring, and
he did the 5 moves, but we saw how he was doing it.
Yeah, like real lazy and all that shit.
Yes, bro.
That's part.
And this is
like,
this
that's what I'm saying.
This is where we disagreeing, bro. Because
bro, yes, that's part of the heel shit. Literally.
we don't want to see that for the last. That's the last time we're gonna ever see John Cena. Why would we want to see that type of John Cena? That's the whole point we're all trying to make.
And that's just saying that you want to see a face Cena then. That's basically all you saying.
Okay.
Okay. And that's what I'm saying. You're not going to get it. You're not about to get it, is what I'm saying. That bro. You got this nigga coming out here.
You're saying we're not about to get it, nigga. We know that. That's not our argument. Our argument is if we're gonna get it or not. What we're saying is this is ass, Cam. This is a bad story.
It might be ass, but it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
What
him doing it like this?
This definitely doesn't make sense.
Him acting like this makes sense.
Okay.
Him wrestling like that makes sense.
He hasn't even explained the alignment of him and Rock, bro. How does any of this story make fucking sense? Hold on, Clip, because hold on, wait. I'm about to say something, because wasn't John Cena out there with Cody Rhodes last year when he won the title?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what sense does it make for him to just out of nowhere join forces with The Rock without it being explained? We don't know why. He was just helping Cody. At least make a story there to they haven't even explained that to us.
He basically already talked about this.
No, he hasn't said nothing. The reporters ask him, so what's up with you and The Rock? Nobody's saying nothing about it.
It's almost like they're
Not even
avoiding.
Triple H.
It's almost like something happened behind the scenes, and now Rock fell back. Like he don't want to be a part of the story no more. Like I don't.
Like, come on, bro. Like, we get it, bro. You love John Cena. You're this fan. We just trying to get you to see what we're seeing.
I see what y'all saying, but what I'm saying is, like,
You trying to justify it though? There's nothing to justify here.
It is. The nigga is wrestling like this because of the fucking hit. Bro, he's not finna come out here and do the same shit like a fucking
Do you like that shit, Cam?
You like that?
Him being a heel acting like this? Yes. Do I actually like him moving like that? Going slow and all that shit? No. But do I think it makes sense? It's not. Look, okay, you got Cody. If Cody was to go out there and do all his moves the same way Cena doing all his shit, slow as fuck, lazy and shit, what would you say?
I would say
the same thing, bro.
The same
Cody is
fucking
ass.
thing. Cody
fucking give a lot more.
Like what?
Like,
what are we talking
saying,
about?
Bro?
But he's a heel though. He's a heel.
Every heel don't. Gunther don't do that shit.
Exactly, and this is Cena.
In his last hoorah. In fact, in which we don't want to see him do this.
Okay, Cam, I think what you're missing is...
Hold on, listen. In all his promos, he had been saying what? He does not care what the fans think. Bro, he keeps saying that over and over and over.
I think what you're missing is we're critiquing the creative decision of it.
I get what you're saying.
And this whole angle is horrible for a retirement tour. Him moving slow. I get it. I get the justification that you keep saying. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good wrestling. It's not entertaining.
I'm gonna say this: we'll never see another heel turn like this, and it be like this ever again.
On God.
If Triple H is smart enough and he
that's a good point. That's a good
point. They will never
yeah.
do this again.
I don't think nobody is able to do it like this again.
No. They can't because that type of thing is shit. Think about all the things that WWE has done for years that has worked. It doesn't matter who's doing it. It doesn't matter what the storyline is. What are some of the things that always works? Interferences, heel turns mid-match, just to name a few. Right? This thing right here that they tried to do an experiment with. Somebody's last farewell, last hoorah. Let's turn them heel. Yeah. They'll never do that again.
It don't work. It
does not work, bro. It does not work. And kudos to you for trying to justify it. You're a huge John Cena fan. But
no, we're not finna say that. We're not finna say that. Because just a few weeks ago,
all biased aside,
going crazy about John Cena. So
but he's actually being unbiased about it. Nigga, we all grew up loving John Cena, nigga.
I'm being unbiased.
A nigga can never say I'm biased, bro. You just proved my point, my nigga.
Keep trying to justify it.
I was on John Cena's side, right? Niggas had to school me. So fast forward, John Cena gives us this shit product. We're not even talking about Super Cena no more. We are talking about his last hoorah, and he gives us this. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be Roman Reigns. Somebody who I highly adore, who I highly respect in this shit. If it's ass, it's ass.
If it makes sense, it makes sense. And I'm gonna go with
it doesn't.
And it makes sense.
How does this make sense? It doesn't fucking make sense.
If him doing like this makes sense. He coming out here telling the crowd he does not give a fuck. He not gonna give you what he wants.
That's a cop out. That's weak as fuck. That's weak storytelling. That is weak storytelling.
You can call
anybody
it that.
can do that. Anybody that is a pro wrestler
nobody can
go there and be like, I'm not wrestling. I don't have to wrestle. I don't have to wrestle.
Nobody can go out there, do that, make it work, and still sell seats. Nobody can do it but Cena. Literally,
not even him. Not even him. Look at the internet. Look at the internet. Not even him.
I guarantee everybody that you see talk shit about on there, I guarantee they got some John Cena.
That's not the argument here. That's not the argument.
No, I'm proving what I just said.
That's not the argument.
I'm proving what I just said.
That's not the argument.
I'm proving what I just said, that no matter what they say.
You know how many motherfuckers got Hulk Hogan memorabilia and don't fuck with fucking Hulk Hogan no more. That does not matter, my
No,
nigga.
I'm talking about new shit. I'm talking about new shit right
New
now.
old
Nigga, you
future
can look at
past
me.
doesn't
I don't
matter.
know nothing John Cena. What are you talking about?
Okay,
That
you
doesn't
one
matter.
person.
Invalid
You
point.
one person, Clip. You one person.
It's a million niggas like me.
It's a million niggas not like you with it.
I'm saying, but we can't discount the niggas like me because it's niggas like that. We all equal as fans. What are we talking about?
Clearly, that's what they doing.
No, I think they seeing now that this shit not working.
And guess what?
And I guarantee you, they not gonna do that same shit.
I knew this conversation was gonna go
not
this way.
gonna do this. Jalen,
And I guarantee they still sit here talking. They talking about it.
Okay,
right now,
We at the end of the show,
Jalen, how
I'm
much you
sparking
want to
up.
bet? How much you want to bet, Jalen? They don't do this same WrestleMania shit at Backlash.
No.
How much you want to bet?
Fuck no.
All right.
Bro, they're never doing an angle like this ever again, bro.
What you
You're
mean
not.
doing that backlash?
He's not
They're
gonna
not
do
doing
that
that
same.
Backlash.
He's
They're
not
not
gonna do
doing
that
that.
same
No.
weak ass effort without
No,
interference.
not against
I said you
Randy.
gonna get flashes. I said you gonna get flashes. Did
Not against Randy. Not against Randy.
I said you gonna get flashes.
No.
Did I
You
say that?
changing the point. You changing the point because you just said that they catering to the niggas that don't think like me. I guarantee you they will. That's the point I'm making. They not gonna do
This
this
is Triple
same
H we
shit
talk about.
from
Triple H.
yesterday.
Triple H, listen.
That shit is literally in 8 days. In 8 days, they not finna do that shit, bro. They not finna give us this WrestleMania performance, bro. No. We're getting interferences or we're getting something better than WrestleMania, bro. I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
This nigga trying to justify that shit.
Like I
man.
said before, you gonna get
no.
flashes. I said that earlier.
What does that even mean?
So, God damn.
See all that
Some
dick?
moves,
Got you.
no,
Got you burping.
no. Cause look, this is what I'm saying. He's a heel now. Y'all are expecting him. He's not just changing
You keep
his
saying this,
persona.
bro.
Cause he's
Why
not
you
just
keep saying
changing.
that?
Hold on,
He's
Clip. Let
not,
him go. Let him
he's
go.
not changing just his persona, man. He's not just changing his persona. He's not just changing how he comes out. He's not just changing nothing. Clearly he is changing who he is as a whole fucking wrestler for this one fucking heel turn.
No, he's not, because he didn't even change his fucking outfit. He didn't change his fucking theme.
Okay, that's the whole thing. That and the theme song.
He ain't changed none of the merch. The merch is the exact
Okay.
same.
When he first turned, what did everybody say? Oh, they do heel turn. We finna get a new song. We finna get new this, new that. Is that not what everybody was thinking?
Yeah.
Did we get it?
No.
And when he came out and said,
I
"Y'all
think that's
get
a
what-"
bad decision.
What did he say?
I think it's been all bad decisions.
Okay. Y'all think it's bad decision? Some people do. Some people
I'm
don't.
asking what you think, Cam. Stop saying what other people say. I hate when y'all do this shit on this shit. I'm
I
talking
don't
to
think- I
Cameron
don't think it's a
Sampson.
bad
What the
decision.
fuck you think?
I think it's a
Stop
bad
saying. All right,
decision. I don't
say
think
what
it's a
you
bad
think.
decision.
Stop saying what other niggas think.
I don't think it's a bad decision. I don't think it's a bad decision
All right,
because he's
bro.
a heel now. He's a heel now.
I just want you to
It's
own
not-
your
we're not-
take.
It's not
Because
just-
what
it's
something
not
you
just-
like to do is go here is give a take and say this is what other niggas say what Cam thinks.
I like this because it's a heel Cena.
Hell.
We're not getting the same old bullshit John Cena.
It wouldn't be bullshit because we haven't seen it in 12 years. How is it bullshit? Y'all niggas cheered that shit. What are you talking about?
Like, come on, bro.
How is it
I was just
bullshit?
talking about
No,
this.
I'm saying as a
We
heel.
loved-
I'm saying as a
we
heel. I'm saying as
loved
a
it.
heel. I'm saying as a heel.
It's
I
the
don't want
same-
to get that as a heel. I don't want to get that as a heel.
This is the weakest heel turn in history. I'ma say it. This is the
Oh my
weakest
God.
heel turn in history.
So hold on, Clip. So Seth Rollins is about to pull all his moves now. Seth Rollins is about to go 30% in the ring now. Because he's a heel now, right? To your point.
Do all heels act the same?
Yes, in WWE, quite literally. Yeah.
My God, they don't. They do not. No, they do not. No, they do not. No, they do not. No, they do not. So Seth Rollins
So
act like Drew McIntyre.
so
Seth Rollins like Kevin Owens.
so they all pull everything in their arsenal. They all have step moves in the ring.
What are you talking about? I said are all heels the same? You said yes.
Bro.
You literally named it.
You're
you
missing
just
my
said,
point. You're
No,
missing my point, bro.
You just tried to throw what I said out. I said are all heels the same. My answer to that is no, they are not. You said they are. I'm saying they are not. All heels are not act the same. Let's instance. You got Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre went around him killing, getting all trying to get all the bloodline. Did you have Kevin Owens going around trying to get all the bloodline?
Yeah.
Did you have Seth Rollins
He wrestled the whole bloodline. He quite literally said it to Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yes, he did. He did. He did.
Yeah,
do that.
he did.
Okay, now did you have every other heel on the roster doing that?
No, but a
Every
heel is somebody
isn't involved in that storyline. That's not
a heel is somebody. A heel, just because you're a heel or just because you're John Cena doesn't make this okay. And that is my fucking point, bro.
Here's why.
That is my
John
point.
Cena heel turn
In
is
pro
bad.
wrestling, this will never work. We don't like it as fans. We don't like it.
He's the most generic heel I've ever seen, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This nigga comes in the match. He's doing like the most predictable. Oh, I'm gonna take the turnbuckle off. Oh, I'm a like he's doing. Eric Bischoff was talking about that. How he's doing old heel moves from like the 50s. He's doing like what's this move called? It's like an axe.
The axe hammer.
Yes,
the axe
bro.
hammer or whatever.
He's doing like the most generic shit that we've already seen, but we've seen all this before, bro. He himself is an anomaly, and we've never seen it in this situation. But we've seen this heel a million times.
And I'm not gonna justify because it's John Cena.
Nigga, Eddie Guerrero was a better heel. Fucking Edge, like John Cena's just not a good heel, bro. I thought we were gonna get something generational with this shit. We're not getting nothing with this shit, bro. And I can't believe y'all cheering this nigga like this, like we're getting a good product. I hate that shit so much, bro.
And when we look back on this, like I told Clip last night, bro, when we look back on this, bro, it's gonna be even worse because because we know we're never gonna get John Cena again. You see what I'm saying? Like we fast forward, we look back, we're gonna be like, and especially after what's gonna come after this whole John Cena shit, like, come on, bro. Like this is bad. This is not a good John Cena heel, bro. Or a good heel John Cena.
Bro,
it's not.
I'm nothing, bro.
It's not, bro. The
best part was his promos by himself, bro. The best part was his promos.
It'll forever be that, right? Like
that's what he's the promo god. So, but in the ring, entrance, fucking his look. What's good about this heel turn, bro? What can you say? Oh, he killed that. He's killing that as a heel. What?
You just said promos was good.
What type of heel?
He was a good promo as a babyface.
I like a heel that makes sense.
Wait! I want him to answer this. What's good about his heel turn?
I just said it. That it makes sense.
Elaborate, B-Lou.
Oh my God! What's
no. Elaborate.
That's not even
what
answering the question.
Elaborate.
Yes, it is.
Elaborate.
Literally.
Use more choice of words.
Y'all keep talking about how he's wrestling. If a motherfucker tell y'all are getting nothing, how many times I gotta explain this? Jesus!
I don't want you to hear this. You said this 3 times, my nigga. You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question.
If you say y'all he's not getting nothing, and literally y'all are literally getting nothing.
I said, Cam, what do you like in this heel turn? What do you like in this heel turn?
Oh my God.
As in something that John Cena changed from his babyface run.
Answer the question. You're not answering the question.
The whole behavior of him, the whole way he's acting, the way he's talking, all of it. Literally.
So because he's
keep it.
Because
is that not something?
Because he's being mean.
Is that not something?
That's all we got.
No, he's talking. He keeping it real. What you mean?
What do you mean?
Is he not?
Huh?
Is he not? When he talking to the fans, telling them, "Oh, he did this, he did that," they booed him, all this other shit. He was talking his truth. Is that not the truth?
So there's nothing else. There's nothing else John Cena can do to make this better. You think everything he's doing right now is perfect?
I never said that. Did I say that?
I'm asking you a question. No, that's why I'm asking you a question.
No, I did not say that. No, it is definitely some more stuff he could do to make this way better.
And this is good.
No, this my perfect is up here. Then you got good. Then you got trash. The motherfucker is at least at good.
How? I'm trying to see the good. I'm trying. If the matches are bad,
I guess it's a good clip because we get to see John Cena. I guess it's good because we do get to see him.
It's because of how y'all looking at it. It's because of how y'all looking at it. It's because of how y'all looking at it.
I'm looking at it as a fan who wants to see John Cena be a fucking heel.
Okay. Oh my Jesus.
Not this generic ass
half-ass.
I told you so. Like I told y'all, this was what y'all was gonna get.
This is half-assed.
That's quite literally the problem.
Half-assed. It was done at the last second with no real plan, bro. It's clear as day.
Bro, he's aligned with The Rock. Why isn't there some faction behind him? Why isn't there somebody else with Travis Scott to help John Cena? Come on, bro.
You need to might well just throw that Rock shit. You might well just ball that up and throw it across. I even got questions about that, but am I gonna get answers? It clearly don't seem like it because I didn't get them at Mania. So that
you can't just throw The Rock and ball it up because The Rock quite literally made this thing happen, and that's what you're failing to realize. This is The Rock's fault.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that earlier, Jay.
Bro,
put it on God. Clip. Did I not say that earlier?
Okay, what did you say right now? I feel like that contradicts what you're saying, though.
What did you just say right now, though?
I literally said I agree that The Rock should have been there. The fact that he was not
balling up like he don't matter.
Yes, I told you. I just said that right now.
And this is how I know you don't understand what we're saying. This whole thing is his fault. This started.
I literally said that.
I get that you're saying that, but I feel like that ruins his entire heel turn.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Literally, The Rock started this. The fact that he did not come. It is the fact that, bro, some shit. It's like you cannot just I can't just be stuck on it because it look like the nigga not gonna say nothing about it. So literally, we finna go weeks or probably months with him not saying shit about The Rock. Bad. Yes, it is bad.
I feel like that taints the heel turn.
I don't. The reason
why do you think it's bad then?
Because he need. What you mean? The same way y'all do. He started the shit.
But it don't mess up his heel. How does that not mess up his heel turn if you feel like it's bad?
If something's bad, then nigga, obviously it's a detriment to what you're doing. No.
Really, if you have Travis out there, he sent somebody out there that was out there when he first turned heel, right? Mm-hmm. Literally, that's supposed to be. I guess you could call it like
a henchman or something.
Yeah. Basically, you just sent him out there for the shit. Clearly, we're not finna get The Rock for it because the motherfucker still ain't spoke on it. He ain't posting that on Twitter about it. He has not said shit about any fucking thing. Like he ain't even post Cena winning the damn title. Like.
Okay.
Some shit like it's then I can't speak on it because it's like I'm not gonna get nothing about it.
You can speak on it.
Yeah, but like for what? For what?
It's like say it's bad.
And the same reason why we speak on everything else, nigga. Like what?
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's bad, but it's like I'm not finna waste my energy.
We sit on this show. And we're trying to book the show with these folks. Like nigga, we can talk about anything we're gonna talk about. Like. Nigga, it don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter. Like, regardless, bro.
Look, all I'm saying is that motherfucker not like he didn't come. He hasn't spoke on it. He not literally like he's not gonna speak on it.
I'm trying to see the positive of it. I don't.
It's only thing I can do is work with what I got, and what I got right now,
it's not good.
Cena, that's your opinion.
Okay, you like bad wrestling. You like bad entrances. You like
it's not bad. You could call it. That's your opinion. It's bad wrestling.
You just said you didn't like the match.
Yeah, I didn't not like the second part of the match.
He doing that shit again, Clip. He doing it again.
Okay, look. I'm about to explain right here.
He was doing that shit with Roman Reigns.
No. I'm about to explain. I said I did not like the match. Y'all say y'all didn't. Y'all call it bad wrestling because he doing it lazy. He doing this slow. All this shit. What did I just say?
It's a bad story. It's a bad everything.
What did I just say? I said.
So you like when he wrestles slow like that? You like that?
Now you sound.
I'm asking. Do you like that? You like that? You into it?
I like the fact that it fits his character right now.
Okay.
The whole heel turn, it all fits what he's trying to accomplish.
but
you can see what he's trying to accomplish.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
But did
you
he
can see what
accomplish
Cena's
it?
trying to. Yeah, yes. If y'all sitting here saying that the shit suck, yes.
No, he didn't accomplish it. It has
He
to.
didn't. So y'all sitting here saying
because it has to pay off in the end, right? With a great finish. So you could do all that slow shit throughout the match.
and it just started, didn't it? I'm talking about the whole storyline. This just started, right?
What?
Like this whole kind of like farewell tour. It just started, right?
Yeah,
we're kind of still like in the beginning.
Started, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're still in it, right? And we're not at the end, right?
No,
we don't know what.
Okay, look, wait. I'm saying in the match, if you're gonna wrestle slow like that throughout the match, it has to kind of top. You have to top it off with a good finish.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Okay, so did he do that?
No, that finish was ass.
So how could the match be good if the finish ass? And we got
the match can be good to have an ass finish. What do you mean?
But we got slow ass bad wrestling throughout it.
Yes, we did, but that fits his character.
And you accept that. You accept the bad wrestling because it fits his character.
The mother. Oh my god! I ain't finna say that again. Well, I'm about to say I'm not finna say it again. I'm gonna just put it like this. Everything he is saying is fits his character. It is accomplishing it, especially with y'all saying that the shit suck.
Okay.
Clearly, it is fitting
so,
that it is working.
Okay,
he's accomplishing it by having y'all saying that it sucks.
Let me ask you this. If a wrestler came out and that was his angle.
That's kayfabe. We being dead ass serious.
If a wrestler comes out and
I know he knows.
And he's like, all right, I slow everything down. That's my angle. You would like that wrestler?
Well, that's basically Gunther. When he first started wrestling.
No, it's not.
I said when he first started wrestling, that motherfucker.
That's because he was fucking fat, my nigga. That's totally different.
I'm talking about wrestling like how John Cena was wrestling.
Purposely.
All this bullshit on purpose.
He was walking throughout what we know to be a fast move.
Yeah, I know. Okay, no, I would not like that.
So why do you like it now? Because it's John Cena?
Yes.
And that's the bias. Because you just
I'm going to tell you why it's not biased.
You said hold on, wait, before you say that, quite literally, that's the definition of bias. You said, I wouldn't like it if nobody else did it, but I like it because John Cena did. That's quite literally bias. So go ahead and say whatever bullshit you finna respond to, but that literally makes no goddamn motherfucking sense, what you just said.
I know what bias is. I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But literally, like I said,
I just have to make that clear.
He been doing the same moves, right? Been doing the same moves.
Yeah.
They sped up, literally. All he did is sped up. All he been doing is slowing them down.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is the character he is trying to portray.
Yes.
Everything he is trying to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that. His goal, not anyone else's goal. He is doing that.
Yeah.
By doing this, by performing the way he is right now. That is what I'm saying. Literally. Everybody's goal is not to put on a good match. Well, yeah, it is to put on a good match, but it's not to.
Everybody put on a good match. Okay, go ahead.
No, I literally just said that's not what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
His objective for this character, bro, I'm for real. No, for real. His objective for this character, literally, he's literally telling us nothing, and that's exactly what we getting.
And I'm
that's
saying,
exactly what we getting.
If anybody else told you that as a character, would you like that?
Oh my god! Nobody else. It would not work with nobody else.
It don't work now. It don't work now. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not really working. You're just such a John Cena fan that you're like, I like this, when it's really not good.
No, I like heels. I like heels. I like.
He's a bad heel. He's not doing a good job as a heel, bro. He's just not. I'm talking about. We just saw Gunther choke.
The hate he is.
You know what a real heel is, nigga? A nigga that kill a nigga in front of his brother. He killed that nigga right in front of the nigga brother. A good heel is gonna concerto Ric Flair 62 times. That's a good heel. Okay. This nigga just choked out Pat McAfee on air. That's a good heel. John Cena ain't been no good heel thus far. He's wrestling slow. He's giving us no entrance, no fear. It's just him talking shit on the mic. That's the only good thing that we got. But he was doing that good as a babyface. So I'm trying to figure out what the good part of this heel turn is, bro. If it's slow wrestling and minimalistic shit, not giving us nothing, I'm nothing on him. I don't give a fuck if it's John Cena or fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Jesus fucking Christ. If a nigga come in the ring and don't give me nothing, I'm not gonna sit up and say that's a good heel turn. That's literally just lazy bullshit in a bad angle.
If it fits the character, then I'm going with it. Man, it fits the character he's trying to portray right now. He's basically being the opposite of everything we know him to be. Is he not?
So this farewell tour has been lit. This shit been litty.
No, we literally just talked about it. We all agreed. Royal Rumble, the motherfucker was rusty. Elimination Chamber.
Nah, he was doing that on purpose. He wasn't really rusty.
He wasn't a heel.
He was getting ready for his role. Method acting.
He wasn't a heel.
Hey,
see,
it was on purpose.
Now I just throwing something around because he was not.
Nah, it was on purpose, bro. He was bad on purpose.
He was not. He was
ass on purpose, guys.
That's not what I said. Literally, that's not what I said.
That's what I'm saying. He was ass on purpose.
Okay, if that's what you want to call it, hey. That's literally Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber. Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber. Now do it. WrestleMania, complete ass. That's how y'all look at it. But I see it as it fits his character, what he's trying to do. Of the stuff he's trying to portray.
That's crazy.
It's complete opposite of the Cena we know.
How is
all the lazy walking shit?
How is
that? Did Cena do any of this lazy five knuckle shuffle shit back then? No, he did not.
No, it's quite literally a cop out because I don't think he can perform at this point because he's washed. And they're trying to hide the fact that he's washed behind this weak ass gimmick.
That's crazy. I could have sworn earlier
he's washed.
I said something about effort and I said something about ability to do something, and you said he can.
He can.
But now you saying he's washed.
You
just said he's washed though.
I'm quite literally shitting on him now. Fuck him. He's washed. He's ass, and they're gonna hide it behind this gimmick, bro.
Okay, so in a few months after everything keep going,
hey, I'll switch my tune if he put on some bangers. Hey. Super Cena.
No, it's not, and it's not Super Cena we getting right now.
No, he's washed. We're getting washed Cena. He's washed. Fuck him.
We're getting blacked out John Cena for his final farewell. We're supposed
to be like, oh, that fits the character. He's killing that. No, this is the weakest heel turn ever, bro. It's the weakest ever, bro.
Okay.
Shit.
When Backlash? When is Backlash?
Otis had a better heel turn than this nigga, bro. Fuck.
When is Backlash?
May 10th, I think.
Okay. We got a while before a while before we see.
It's a couple weeks.
How this feud goes with him and Randy.
We got like 3 Raws, bro. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Two more. Then we got 2 more Raws.
2 Raws to build this.
1, 2, yeah, 2 Raws.
Yeah. Cause they did so good with the Cody build, right?
You tell me.
I'm asking you. Did they do a good job with the Cody build count? No.
I don't like the amount of promos it was. I did not like how many promos they had. But
I'm asking you, was it a good build? Did you like the build for Cody and John Cena?
No, not really.
Man.
You and half the WWE universe, brother.
Okay,
they're not.
And me and the other half think it was good.
The other half does not think it was. Come on, bro.
You think it's good? You think it's both? You think it's good and bad?
What you talking about? I just said no, and I said the other half thinks it's good.
You included yourself with that other half. You said me and that other half think it's good.
You asked me did I think it was good. I said no, and then I said the other half.
So
I said the other half think it's good.
So pretty much what you're saying is they finna put on a good show.
I already told you my answer to that. I said flashes.
But he gonna be good for a second.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if it's a second, a minute. It might be half the match. Might be the whole match. You never know with him. With this heel turn,
So is it going to end up being a good match?
I think it will.
Okay. Because this last match was good.
Is that what you think?
No. But you thought it was a good match.
I never said that. Did I? Did I say I thought it was a good match?
Cam,
Okay.
you know what I feel
We
like?
just,
I feel
we just
like
explained.
you
We just
don't want to
explained.
concede this point, bro. Like, it was a bad match. And
I literally said I feel like the match could have
no,
been done differently.
you feel like it could have been done differently, but you don't want to call a spade a spade.
And say that it was a bad match.
And say, because John Cena, because of his
He's a bad heel, and he's a bad heel.
yeah.
I don't think it. That's y'all opinion that he's a bad heel. My opinion is
Okay,
that
boom.
he's doing
We can
good
leave
as
it
a
at
heel.
that then, because he gonna take that to the grave. And
That's
and my
crazy.
whole thing, I'm not arguing to try to persuade you, right? Like
Yeah, I know. This is like opinionated. It's
I
an
want
opinionated
you,
argument about
sure.
whether or
I
not
just
it was a
want you
good
to
heel.
get. I just want you to understand what we're saying
Um,
and really like kind of acknowledge it, because really you like it feel like you don't really understand what we're trying to say, and a lot of that is because you're a big fan of John Cena, and nigga, if there's anybody who's a big fan of John Cena, it's me. I mean, just go back and watch our last episode.
it's no way,
Okay,
bro.
okay. Well, summarize what y'all trying to say in one sentence right now.
This is a bad story.
That's it.
Said that the whole time.
That's it. That is. So nothing about Cena. It's just that the whole thing is a
The
bad
whole
story.
thing is
You just
bad,
said
bro.
summarize this in one sentence. You didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
about Cena.
It's
I
a
mean, Cena
bad.
is
It's
the
a bad
story,
story,
so
Cam.
this is a bad story.
It's a bad story.
Do the same thing with Roman Reigns. Do the same thing with Randy Orton. It doesn't matter that it's with Cody Rhodes. It's John Cena having this
And whoever you insert in it, it's not
type
gonna
of
make it no
character. It's
better.
not gonna be good, bro.
Like when Rand,
So if The Rock would have came in, and the Mania, it would have never made it any better.
that would have made
Yes,
it
we see
all the
that.
better.
That's what I
Yes,
said at the beginning of the argument.
We agreed there, but you don't want to put it on the Cena heel turn. You're just saying it's The Rock. When we're saying the Cena heel turn in the first place was just a bad decision.
and the fact that The Rock didn't show up to Mania is even worse. That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
Rock showing up to Mania could have picked this thing up. It could have been like maybe now they explaining how they align with each other, right? Oh, now the story makes sense. Like you're not even trying to acknowledge that part. Like nigga, you know damn well, Cam, you could call anything on fucking spot, brother. You could call anything. If you sit here and tell me The Rock aligning with John Cena makes sense without them explaining why they're together.
I don't.
All right, bro.
I said that. I said at
So-
the beginning of my argument, I said they could have did this whole thing without The Rock showing up at Elimination
So all
Chamber.
of that goes in to the same
So
pot.
yes, you could.
It
you
makes
could
this
say,
thing bad.
So you could say his initial reasoning, not being non-existent, pretty much makes for the rest of the heel turn being. Because your whole thing was it makes sense. It makes sense.
It doesn't.
Quite literally, it doesn't.
We don't even know why The Rock made this a thing. We don't know why John Cena went with The Rock. We just know we just know John Cena is not wrestling, and I told y'all I wasn't. Okay, we get that. We understand that. Can he justify that for us? You sitting here, you trying to be the spokesman for John Cena. And I hate seeing you like this. Because this is bad.
No, he put the shirt on. Thought he was Cena. He thought, "Where's your
Like-
belt? Where is your
This
belt?
is bad,
Where
bro.
is your belt? All you guys, them little ass pants, bro. You don't got no belt."
John, all I'm saying, if The Rock would have never came to Elimination Chamber, if Cena would have turned heel by himself,
But it happened.
He shouldn't have
It
did
happened.
it, but
It didn't happen that way. It happened the way it happened.
So,
So
no,
now
so
we're talking about it like
y'all would
that.
have rather. So you said it shouldn't have. You would have rather seen a hit, baby face.
I didn't say it shouldn't have happened. I'm just saying.
I don't think it should have happened to begin with.
No,
If it was gonna go this way, bro.
Looking at how we see it now that Mania came and went, we 100% think they should have just turned Cody Rhodes heel. Yeah, and we said that at the beginning of this conversation. They should have just did Cody Rhodes.
Well,
Because
if you want to know my opinion,
they booed him anyway. They booed Cody anyway.
When you want to know my opinion on this whole situation now, after the fact with Mania, the fact that they booed Cody is going to tie in more into the fact that everything Cena was telling Cody was right, and now we're about to get Homelander Cody.
But what does that mean?
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, like, what do you mean? What's Homelander Cody look like? Heel? That's just heel Cody.
Anti.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the one? Was it that?
Someone was
when
trying
it was
to
in New Japan.
Something like
Is that the New Japan
like
thing?
New Japan shit. Okay.
Something like that.
All right. Well, I just think it was a mistake because we wouldn't even have to change his character right now if you didn't put him up against Cena. That's
Yeah.
You know.
So let's say Cena didn't win Elimination Chamber. Where he go from there?
If he
to get
didn't,
the number 17. To get the number 17, where you go from there?
If he didn't win Chamber, he would have won Rumble, and Jey Uso would have won Chamber.
No, Chamber was after Rumble. So
I'm just saying they would have. I'm just saying they would have.
Yeah, they would have switched it.
They would have switched
swapped
the
it.
role.
Okay, so if he would have won neither,
then they would have. He would have had to win Money in the Bank
or Backlash or some shit, or like do something right, like. But at that point, it's like if he's doing that, he's gonna have to show up a lot more. He can't just show up halfway through his farewell tour and win a title and then right off in the sunset.
well,
that would have been a way worse story.
He counted down the number of dates he got.
So it's like it's like they got to pick this thing up. They got to bring The Rock back in. They got to keep bringing Travis in and make this thing make sense. Because right now it just doesn't make sense. And all me and Clip are saying, and I really don't want to speak for Clip, but I know not for a fact, but I know he feels how I feel on this thing. They can pick this thing up, bro. Bring this thing together. And I trust Triple H. Like I trust they're gonna do that. But right now, what we've gotten at face value, I'm gonna critique it. And right now, I don't like it. Is simply not good. Bring The Rock in, make that thing make sense, justify what John Cena's doing, justify why he's taking the title, and you know what I'm saying? It's only so much he can explain in these promos, right? Like, and he's saying it all. He's saying it back to back to back to back. It's just a little different because things happen week by week, but it's the same fucking shit. Yeah. We're in this relationship. I'm breaking up with you. You're idiots, right? Like, okay, where's The Rock? Where's more of the substance of the story at? Like, and that's all we're saying, bro. And this thing could be good. Like, this thing could be great. It sucks that it went the way it went on Mania, but we got what we got. Let's move past it. They can still make this thing great. And I just say that for the sake of this farewell tour. Like kayfabe and all that shit aside, bro. Like, when we fast forward and we look back at John Cena's career, I don't want to look back at this number 17 title reign and his last year like this, bro.
Yeah.
Not good. I don't want to say that about Johnson.
Facts.
Nigga, behind Jeff Hardy, a strong second is him. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't want to say that. And Jeff Hardy, if this was a Jeff Hardy thing, Jeff Hardy would get it too.
Facts. Because
you know what I'm saying?
We come to WWE for the best stories, not
the best of the best. When I watch this wrestling shit, bro,
like the last 40, that was an amazing story from top to bottom.
Like, come on, bro. The things that happened in that story. When I made the point earlier about emotion, Cam, earlier, right? WrestleMania 40, add that and then some. And when I say and then some, listen though, and when I say and then some, that and the build-up was insane. Clip.
That build-up was a 2-year build-up.
Okay,
And it was the
so
40th anniversary.
okay, hold on. So what did they do in 40 that they didn't do in 41? Where me and you was like, damn, they didn't even do that this year.
That
They
press
should have did
conference.
that. That press
Interference.
conference. No interference for sure, but the press conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, but John Cena was this heel. I'm not talking to the press. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. When WWE brings that type of substance to a story, that makes the WrestleMania that much better. You know what I'm saying? And the proof was in the pudding. And me and Clip made the point, nigga, you're a strong Roman Reigns fans, nigga. A Roman Reigns fan, nigga. And me and Clip both said, bro, anything Roman Reigns touch is gold. He's that nigga. He is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to my point, bro, it's just not good, bro. This is not a good thing right now.
That's where I'm at with it, bro. Nigga, last year, nigga, Samantha Irvin was crying. Michael Cole was crying. Nigga, what?
Like, come on, bro.
Nigga,
She
this
couldn't
was-
even get it out.
Nigga.
They only built this up for like a couple months. That was a 2-year build up with that.
And that's
That's the
that's the point to critique it right there. That's another point to critique it. The
Like,
fuck?
come on, bro. We're
This-
talking about a
nigga, we're
farewell
talking about
tour, bro.
a farewell tour for the greatest of all time. I don't want
If
to
it
hear
was gonna
about
be
a
this,
40
he should have just retired, my
2-year
nigga.
Nigga, what? We're talking about John Cena he's beating. It's so much shit on top
Yeah,
of
and I
shit
feel-
on top of shit.
And all the emotion, I feel like we still gonna get that. And it's
Sure.
gonna be at the
I'm
end.
rooting for that. I want that.
It's gonna be at the end of the tour.
That's
And if they do it like that, bro, they have to do it. They have to knock it out the park, bro. Like I said,
And
they
that's
have
what I'm saying.
they have to bring and,
You want
and I know
to
they,
like
they
that at
have
the
to bring
beginning
Rock in, bro. They got
Nigga,
to
this
do
is
it.
WrestleMania. I don't give a fuck when it is. WrestleMania is a point of interest right there. Boom. We don't play about that. I don't give a fuck if it's still 12 months to go on the tour, bro. Nigga, this is WrestleMania, bro. You kill that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. It's still more emotion to be had, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Him getting that title, that should have everybody in that bitch should have been crying, nigga. What? Fuck. Niggas cried more when Cody won than when John Cena won 17. Think about that. Think about that. I rest my case, bro.
That was a 2-year build.
This is John Cena's last year wrestling.
We're
give a
never gonna
fuck.
see John Cena wrestle again. Cody Rhodes has another
Nigga,
10
his last
10, 15
WrestleMania,
years.
Cam. I don't give a fuck if they built
It-
this
it
shit up
wasn't-
for 15 years. We're talking about John Cena's last WrestleMania breaking Ric Flair's record.
But what was Cody's whole point? Like y'all say this all the time now. What was his point? Like, why did he want the title? What was his reasoning? His father.
legacy.
Yeah, his legacy.
Okay.
2-year build up. He fails the first time. Second year comes around. He fights
I don't care.
for the spot.
Cam,
And gets
if you
it
write
and
that
wins.
down on paper and then I write down John Cena, his last year ever wrestling, his last WrestleMania, he's going to pass Ric Flair for the 17th title to be the most decorated champion in history. You don't think that's going to be emotional too?
That's what I'm saying. The amount of time in the build up that plays a part into it. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, niggas should be crying because it's the last time they
Okay,
go see
that's a
Cena.
mistake.
But I'm saying the amount of time that
That's
you
a
get to
mistake.
build that up.
That's a mistake. Another point against the heel turn right there. Boom. You just added another mark. X.
No.
All right, bro.
No.
It's
And
not.
if him going after the 17, he could have did that as a face or a heel. That's not going against
because you're literally saying points that I'm making now. You're regurgitating shit I said back to me. I don't want. Let's end this motherfucking pod. We've been going for a long time because now you saying shit I was saying.
No, I'm not. No.
So I
I'm
didn't
not.
say
do that.
Didn't I
We did
say
say
that
that.
exactly?
No.
All right,
We
bro.
both said
Listen,
that.
bro. We don't have to do this no more. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. When y'all said he should have just never went heel in the first place. Yeah, ain't that what you said? Is that what you said?
He bought back.
Okay, that's what you said. Okay, that's what you said.
He bought back.
That's what you said. Okay, then that's what you said.
Man, I'm gonna take us out, bro. This has been another W episode, bro. We are the overly devoted militia. Um,
Holy.
I love this episode. I love what we do. I love y'all. Most importantly, I'm your host, Big J. We out.
Bye.